Hey, Coach, welcome back to another live stream with me, Sha-day Johnson. I am your tech strategist, and I focus on helping coaches or teaching coaches how to automate the back end of their business, their client onboarding, so that they don't go and make a big mess, tech mess in the back end of their business, and specifically so that you can stay consistent and get paid consistently. So today we're going to be talking about my favorite tool, Paperbell, and a few things that I think most coaches don't even realize Paperbell can do. So let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I just made these cute little slides. So, um, like I said, we're talking about most things that most coaches have no idea Paperbell can even do. So, first thing I like to start with. I clicked too fast. There we go. The first thing I like to start with is a quick mindset shift before these live streams, just to get us in the right headspace in case you've been feeling a little overwhelmed by the tech in your business lately. So, I like to remind you that running your coaching business gets to be easy. So, if you've been feeling like you're bombarded with coaching tools and figuring out which one is the best for your business. And so that's leading to you just feeling like, you know what, I'm just going to do nothing and still make my life harder. You're in the right place. So it gets to be easy, and I'm going to show you how. So, first off, let's start with what is Paperbell? It is an all-in-one tool that handles your scheduling, your payments, your contract signing, as well as different client management tasks that you'll have to do day to day. So that is the main reason why I love it, is because it is made specifically for coaches. So different tools that are out there you may be encountering, like Honeybook or Kajabi or what's the other one I was thinking of? Any other tool you've been thinking of. Sure, they maybe could work for your business, but if you have a coaching business where you primarily offer one-on-one or group coaching, Paperbell was specifically made for that business model. And so that's why it's my favorite. So let's talk about the first thing you may not realize you can do with it, which is adding one-on-one sessions to group packages. Now, this is actually something that's near and dear to my heart, because the very first business coach that I hired way back in 2020 was a group coaching program, technically. And so we had group calls. I think it was a couple times a month, but she also offered a way to have one-on-one calls, which helped me so much. So when you think about the tech aspect of that, if you try to do this manually or without using a tool like Paperbell, it can get really messy really quickly. So I think when you add one-on-one sessions as an option, or as like an add-on, or just part of your program, for one, you're going to have higher client success rates. That literally happened with me. I um, found my first client when I was in that business coaching program. And it was just, I really think those one-on-one sessions made the difference. And then you're also going to attract more premium clients without necessarily creating a full private coaching offer. So if you want to be charging higher rates, this is definitely one of those, if you add that in on your sales call, like, oh yeah, I'll also include some one-on-one packages or some one-on-one sessions for you. That's like the icing on the cake. And like, oh, actually, yes, let me go ahead, sign me up now. That's literally what happened with me. And then lastly, you end up reducing your clients' overwhelm by helping them get unstuck faster. So I love group programs because you really do benefit, I think, from being in community and in containers with like-minded people who are in your same position and are trying to grow. Um, but having that one-on-one attention can really help your client get unstuck way more quickly than if they were just attending the group calls on their own in a lot of different cases. So that's something that you can easily do with Paperbell. So in case you didn't know, now you know. Now, I want you to leave a comment whether you're watching this live or watching the replay, and let me know, what type of package do you currently offer? Are you offering a one-on-one program, or are you venturing into offering a group program now? I would love to know. And I just love reading comments like this where I get to know about your coaching business, because the beautiful thing about the coaching industry is that there are so many different niches that you can be in. And I'm one of those people where I'm at a point in my life now where I like a coach for everything. So the more I know about what people are offering, just the better. I feel like one day I'm going to come up, like create a database or something with, you know, all the coaches and all the offers that are out there, because I think it's just such a useful um, thing to have in life. So let's go on to the second thing that you may not know Paperbell can do, which is include access to extras with your packages. So you may be in a position where you're like, okay, a one-on-one program is great, a group program is great, but you know what? I'd also love to offer some worksheets or training videos. And I think I talked about this in my last live, but when you are using Paperbell and your client books a coaching offer with you, or a package as it's called, they are automatically given a client portal. And so in that client portal, they obviously can, manage their appointments with you, manage their signing their contract and all that. But there's also an area for attaching either videos or PDFs. So that means you can include worksheets, you can include training videos, audio files, things like that as extra bonuses with your that go along with your coaching package. The other thing is you can also offer Voxer access. I've been a part of coaching programs that have Voxer access and loved it. I've offered Voxer access in the past myself, and it was great. So when you offer Voxer access, all you have to do is just include that Voxer info in the welcome email that you automate to go out to whoever buys your package. Um, all the automated emails and stuff get covered inside of my mini course, Booked and Automated, which we'll talk about at the end. But that is something that is super easy to add as a little extra or bonus, and I think your clients will love it. And then you can also consider offering email access to yourself. We were just talking about having one-on-one calls. Sometimes people on one calls, they just want to be able to have a way to send you an email and know that they're going to get a response because they're in like some sort of crisis or something, or just need to get unstuck. And so offering email or Voxer access is a super easy way to get that done. And the last thing I want to talk about is that you can start collecting your clients' info before the call. So a lot of times when you are either maybe having a discovery call or starting with a new client in your one-on-one or group package, you just kind of want to get the lay of the land before you actually start with your first coaching session. You want to study them a little bit. You want to be as prepared as you can for their coaching, right? So each package that you create inside of Paperbell has the option to add a survey so that you can ask all the questions that you want. And the nice thing about this is that once they answer all those questions, it's going to be stored in their client profile so that it's easily viewable for you and you can review it before your first coaching session. It's also going to be available for them to see inside of their client portal. So that way they can reflect like, oh, how did I answer these questions at the beginning of my time with you versus, how I feel now. So I think that's a great option. And the beautiful thing is that it's also automated. And I teach you how to do all that inside of Booked and Automated, which I realize my little sign is hiding behind here. I think I chose the wrong hole to put this in my new bookshelf that I got. So I'm gonna have to rearrange some things, but I just haven't had time to do it. But it's automated, so that is a nice little bonus as well. Now, let's quickly recap before we talk about Paperbell pricing. So, some things that you didn't know Paperbell could do: add one-on-one sessions into your group packages, include access to extras with your packages, and collect your client's info before the call. Now, Paperbell currently costs $57 per month or $570 for the year. So if you pay annually, you'll save a couple months. And you can get your first client free if you use my link, which is sha-dayjohnson.com/Paperbell. And so, like I mentioned, I have an awesome mini course for you. It's called Get Booked and Automated, and it's all about how to build an automated client onboarding system inside of Paperbell that's set up correctly the first time. And so, you're going to learn the exact flow that connects your payments, your contracts, your scheduling, and onboarding all in one place for your online coaching business. And it's just $27. You can get it today at sha-dayjohnson.com/course. But wait, there's more. I currently have a little promotion going on right now where if you join my Facebook group called Automated and Abundant Coaches, once you join and click approve, I'm going to send you a DM with a coupon code to get 25% off. So if you want to join over on Facebook, you can just search up Automated and Abundant Coaches or go to the link sha-dayjohnson.com/group and it's going to take you directly to it. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments about Paperbell, about automating your client onboarding, and tell me if you're offering one-on-one programs right now or if you're venturing into group programs, or just say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next live. Bye.